everybody, I'm in the Littlewood, also known as Martin, and welcome back to Cube World. Today is day 6. I'm apparently a showstopper. Everybody in town has come to gather to say hello to me. It's pretty fantastic. And you'll notice that we're in a slightly different change of scenery, and you'll notice that my level is significantly higher. I'm now level 19 on the Friday live stream, or the Saturday live stream. Last week, we actually did a little bit of a power leveling session, because stripping is something ridiculous, like level 40 now by the end of that session. It was about level 30 at the start. And yeah, we basically just did a load of multiplayer, did a load of beasting, and now I've got lots and lots of money, and I've got some cool items again. Like, I've got some much better wands and rings and shoulder pieces and stuff, which is cool. Got new pets. I want to show you my brand new favourite pet. This is the best one. Ready for this guy? Look at him. A desert runner. He's a little chocobo. I finally managed to put that caramel chocolate that I had to use, and I think we've pretty much worked out that if you have caramel chocolate, you can tame a desert runner. If you have plain chocolate, you can tame a normal plain runner. If you've got a mint one, or if you've got a what was the other one? If you've got what was it? There was a mint one which would be for a leaf runner, and then I think you can get also one more, which is a blue one. I can't remember what the other one was, but there's definitely another one that you can get, which would be for the snow runner. I think it was white chocolate, actually, yeah, because I know Toby's got some. So, very quickly, before we start today's episode, I need to buy myself, because if you notice, my skill tree is pretty fleshed out. My pet is super fast. I've got enough on hang gliding to now buy one, and I also have just enough on boat now to buy one, which is cool. I've got a brand new teleport ability, which I'm going to show you, which will be nice. Let me buy, finally, because I've got 1 gold and 35 silver, which is very exciting. I've got a hang glider and a wooden boat that I can buy. So if I just open up this, there's the boat, or hang glider, and there is the boat. Yes, cool. And we're going to equip the hang glider, and then now if I jump out of here, if I climb up a building or something, let me go up this one just here. There we go. Right, now if I do this, if I quickly, I'm going to try and get across to the armory. So if I go like that, yeah, there you go. And what you'll notice is that with the stamina bar, every time you press spacebar, you'll actually use up a bit of stamina, which will actually keep you on the exact same height that you're currently on. You won't drop below it, but obviously your stamina bar falls down very quickly if you only do that. Also as well, you can also crash with this. So if I were to just fly straight into a wall, you will hit it, take damage, and you will fall. Not always take damage, it all depends how far you fall after it, but it will definitely stun you for the very least. So my advice would be, if you're going to use one of these, is you want to activate it on the peak of your jump, and then just randomly click every so often with the spacebar, because you'll be surprised how much distance you can get out of just like tapping the spacebar lightly. It's pretty cool, and I'm sure we'll find some water in a little bit that we can go and use. Right, where is Chocobo at? Where is he? Chocobo! I'm going to press T to call him. Did I get him out? Maybe he's gotten stuck because I flew all over the place. Oh, no, there he is. Hey up, mate. Right, let's hop onto you then. One thing I need to do is I need to rest and everything before we leave this town. So if I very quickly just hop into an inn, I'll recover some health, and then I'll reset the time of day to 7 AM. Oh, I can actually just, like, skip through that. There we go. It'd probably be best if I reset the time of day first. So if I just quickly jump off of there we go. Right, now if I hop into a bed, and there we go. So a lot of people said that they quite like watching me use the mage for this. Pretty much all the classes are the same to watch, I guess, after a little while. Oh, let me put away Chocobo, because otherwise I'm going to keep sitting on him when I'm trying to sleep. There we go. So yeah, a lot of people are pretty much saying, yeah, use the mage for the single player, and then in multiplayer, if you can, use a different class, which is pretty much what I'm going to do anyway. I haven't delved much, or actually I haven't even created a warrior yet. I've created a rogue who's level 15, is an orc. I've got a ranger who's level 10, he's a frogman. I've got an elf who is a mage, obviously, and then I think I may go for some kind of like undead warrior or something, which is very strange for me. It's very out the ordinary for me to play something that isn't sort of, you know, more human looking. Usually I'm pretty playing it safe, like, you know, go for humans and go for elves as well. God, that noise is loud every time it plays. Right, let's find out where a mission is then. Let's go do a mission. So you see we've already explored quite a bit of the desert. None of the missions are particularly close. There's one over by the ruins of Angor. I guess we could head over there. And you'll also notice as well, up here, there is actually a pyramid. It might be cool if I could get the mission on the pyramid, but with it being blue text, I'm not sure I'll be able to take it. There's the Rock of Seria, which is white text. I think I might go up towards the ruins of Angor, because there's a little oasis just up there that I can show you as well. So let's do that. Let's head up that way. And I can show you some stuff along the way. If I get Chocobo out, something that stripping taught me, actually, is something that I wasn't 100% on. I thought maybe it was something that was displayed and hadn't been fixed yet. But if you notice the little icons underneath Chocobo on the left-hand side of the screen, they're actually how much water he's got. So when that runs out, as far as I'm aware, it hasn't happened to me yet, but Stripping has told me that when it runs out, you can't use that pet anymore. You have to wait until you get to a water deposit like this, and then when he sits in it, he'll actually recover them. So if I just get him to swim around a little bit, there we go. I think just standing it actually recovers it over the course of a couple of seconds. I think the maximum is 5, isn't it? Yeah, it seems to be. Okay, cool. Right. On with Chocobo, and away we go. So we've got the super fast speeds of our Chocobo. I can't remember what my run speed is. It's 141% of my current speed. I know Stripping's got his set to 200%. So that's kind of my goal, really, is I want to actually have that. I've got a brand new wand as well. I should show you my teleport ability. That'll make this fast traveling a lot quicker. So it's pretty obvious what it is. You press 3 and you'll travel a certain distance forwards. I don't think it says a selected location, but I think if I just jump and press 3, it'll take me quite a way. Look, I can't even see Chocobo now. Look at the distance we got on that. Still see campsites around here, and also you get this really nice blend around these sorts of areas for when you actually come across the areas that actually have water and this sort of oases, which are quite nice. You've got the palm trees. We've still got heart flowers that spawn everywhere, and heart flowers, as far as I remember as well, they do actually spawn over by what was I saying? The cacti, sorry. A hot flower still spawn on sand, and then I got distracted by the cacti. And I thought the cacti, you would destroy them and always get pieces of cacti from them. But it doesn't seem to be the case. They very rarely drop anything. And obviously we've got those potions that actually require little bits of cactus. Prickly pear, that's the one. So I thought maybe you'd get like a lot of drops off them, but nothing really seems to happen. Right, so now that we're out here, one thing I want to show you, I kind of want to do a biome per episode now for the next couple of episodes, but these are the different kinds of things that you can tame. So you got a porcupine. I don't remember what it is to tame those. I think I might actually have a porcupine here. Porcupine, yeah, there it is. Oh, I can't use it until I'm level 21. Okay, never mind. And it seems, is that a new? Level 21. Oh, okay, so it seems like it's not based on a power level, but more so a, an actual level. And if I pick that up, it'll say plus 51, so it's kind of confusing. We thought maybe you had to be power level 51 in order to use these, but it seems like you only have to be level 21 to do that. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what mobs there are inside of this biome. There are nomads. You'll find like ruins, which are kind of like outdoor dungeons. They're not as complex as the catacombs and as the pyramids and stuff. Although, to be fair, I haven't really been inside of a pyramid. I went into like the first little part of it and I was like, balls to that, not doing that. So yeah, we got those. We also get Mings as well. I think they're called Mings, M-I-N-G-E, and they're like little waspy fly type things. And also we have the insectoids, the ones from the grassland areas as well. What else do we have out here? Obviously we've got desert runners that we have these actually. They're kind of like the biters, I guess. They're like the equivalent of the biters around here. They're the sand horrors, which are quite cool. They're kind of like the frighteners that you get in some of the mountainous areas in the other biomes. What else do we have? Oh no, it's just a little grass deposit. Okay, so I probably need to find some water just before we get there. Luckily there's a little water spring just ahead of us by the ruins of Angor, and also there's a little stream just ahead of us as well. I'm kind of interested to see what happens if you do run out. That'd be quite cool to find out what actually happens. You can take down these scrubs. I think these are actually just like the other ones. Oh, I'm all full with plant fibre, apparently. I shouldn't be. I thought maybe I'd made all of my armour currently. Made it all into yarn, but doesn't seem to be that way. Right, so we're going to head up to this mission. I don't think the mission is actually on any kind of labelled place, unless it's going to label itself once we discover it, because we haven't actually been that far yet, so it'll be interesting to see what actually lies ahead of us. That'd be cool. What other mobs are there out here? Obviously, you've seen the skull bulls. They're here as always. Oh, this is like, I saw a giant, I think it was called like a Sauroson or something. It was like a giant turtle. You might have seen it in the previous trailers for Cube World that Wale put out. And it does like the huge, devastating spinning attack, which just tears up the terrain like there is no tomorrow. Which is pretty scary, actually, when it's coming at you, because you think, God, if it can take down a tree, it's going to destroy me in no time. There you go. Oh, one more. There you go, good. I might see, actually, if I can go through this little cave in the mountain. If I can go through the mountain and come out of the other side, that'd be awesome. I'm just going to keep an eye out for any more creatures. I don't think that's a biter. I think that might be renamed for the desert. Is it the same? Oh, no, it's just simply called a biter. Never mind. So, yeah, so we've got those. What other things are there? There's kind of like desert beetles as well. So, like, you've got all the different kinds of beetles, like bark beetles and lemon beetles. You also get a desert-y type one as well. So, there are a couple of variations, but there are some mobs that are unique to this place as well. A different form of the... I think this is an onionling, but it's just a slightly different colour. So, it sort of changes with the environments. Yeah, desert onionling, which is quite cool. Apparently he's orange text, jeez. There you go. Go on, Chocobo. Chocobo is pretty strong, actually. I don't know who my strongest pet is currently. I think it might be my turtle. Or at least he's the one that has the highest defense. Because I've got the turtle, which currently is a little bit bugged. It's supposed to be a pet cage, but you actually just get it like that, which is pretty cool. So if you notice, I've got, what, 500 HP. The Chocobo's got 284. This guy has got 422. He is an amazing tank. So what I tend to have is I tend to have the desert runner for running around the Chocobo, and then I use my turtle for when I'm actually going into dungeons and stuff. Ah, mosquitoes. These are actually unique to the desert biomes. It might be worth showing you these. They're actually red text as well. Maybe not the best idea I've had today. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, we got it. We got it. All right. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I forgot as well. One, he's a flying type, so he's not going to get stunned by it particularly well. And two, actually, if I just teleport that way, there you go. Get some nice distance on it. So this seems to be the equivalent, actually. This teleport is the equivalent to the ranger, because the ranger just has a thing where if you're running away from the screen and you press jump and then the key, you actually teleport pretty far. Or you jump pretty far, should I say. So it's like a massive like speed boost forwards. Oh, he's an undead. Tell you what, if I aggro this nomad, I've noticed that nomads are very strong. They always sort of have been. I think I came across a nomad when I was in the jungle biome as well, which we'll check out in one of the future episodes. But yeah, the nomads are pretty tough. I might change that for my turtle here. There we go. Did he... Oh, balls. Oh, of course they've got when you first pull out a pet. They're going to be weak, can't they? Oh, no. Where did that guy go? Where did he go? I thought I was going to have assistance with this. Hold on a minute. Oh, balls. The porcupines are pulled now as well. There we go. The undead archer. You might have to help us out, my friend. I'll deal with the nomad, I guess. There you go. That's it. You tank him. If I use this absorb trick as well, which I think I had last time we recorded, yeah, this actually can take a big brunt of the damage for me. Unless I use my stamina move. So unless I actually use a special item, or if I teleport. Oh, sorry, not teleport. If I cartwheel, then it becomes an issue. There you go. Good stuff. I think that's one of the first times as well that I've done a... I've done my explosive attack to try and stun an enemy, and it's had red text and actually fallen. Usually I seem to only be able to stun orange text ones. Don't know if it was just a freak occurrence or something, but it was pretty cool either way. Right, let's keep on going. Looks like there's another warrior dude over there. I'm trying to see if there's any more. I don't think I've seen any more beyond that. Like the nomad that we fought, the boss that we fought, sorry, was a nomad, and he was on top of a massive rock. Where is Plane Runner? Is he here? Oh, there he is. Got you. Chocobo! Away! Right, so we're pretty close to the spring now. I mean, it's only gone down by one, so it looks like it does last a very long time. I reckon you could probably get 3/4 of the way lengthways across a biome. So basically from where we've come from, right the way up to probably Coca Mountains, yeah, would be a good shout. I reckon that's how far you can get before you actually take any... before you need to find some water. Which way am I going now? I've lost myself. Bloody hell. There we go. It's right. It's that way. It's that way. Forwards. Forwards and ahead. We'll stop off with a little oasis in between, and then we'll make our way out the back end. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. I knew that all of these episodes would be a little bit brief, because once you've shown off one thing in Cube World, it is just a rinse and repeat sort of thing. And with biomes as well, it's only really going to be a case of showing you each individual mob, and then that's it. You become aware of what their attacks pattern is like, and what kind of attacks that they actually do, and it's pretty much the same over and over again. So I'm trying to keep this fresh as possible for the entirety of the Let's Play. Let me just sneak that way a little bit. There we go. I don't think there's any more coming for us. Seems like, and one thing I noticed as well actually, which I thought was strange, is that the cacti and the life potions tend to alternate, but for some reason from 42 to 48, it's all cacti, which is really, really odd. What are these things? I don't think I've seen these before. Oh, I have seen these before actually. Yeah, these are really weird. These are like walking, talking mouths. They're very strange. They look like something out of a Resident Evil game. Let me see if I can get close enough so you can have a look. See what I mean? It's just like an open top mouth. It's really, really freaky. They're not too strong, though. I tell you what, I'm farming these for some pretty good XP. This is like farming cows back in the plainlands. There we go. It's pretty much just 2 hits on my right click and I've got them. There you go. That's it. And then Chocobo just holds them off for a second. There you go. Good stuff. Right. We're almost there, Chocobo. Almost there. There we go. We had a little bit of trouble, actually. If you notice on the map, there's a place just east of Duracor City called the Rock of Seria. And we came across one of these in the grasslands as well. And they are a nightmare to actually climb up. You have to use your hang glider. And you have to make sure your stamina is of a certain level so you can actually climb up it and stuff. Like your climbing ability has to go up, you know, probably just a little bit beyond 5 in order to actually make the distance. It was very strange. But yeah, I had to like hang glide across the... because it's pretty much, sometimes it curves over at you, so it's kind of impossible to get up some sides of it, and there's just some very sheer faces as well, so yeah, it can be quite tough. I don't think that's a sapphire glow, is it? The sapphire glows do tend to be a little bit more bold than the mushroom ones do. Are we stuck? No, we're good. We're good. I thought maybe we were going to get stuck then. That would have been... Oh my god, a camel! Yes! This is the first time I've seen camels! I completely forgot they were in this game. Oh, balls. Drink a potion. I don't want to lose this spot because I can see the camels from here. That's it. Let's keep fighting this thing. Just wasted a crap ton of mana there. Let's absorb. That's probably the best thing for me to do. Let me just quickly teleport away. There you go. Good. Right, I might see if I've got anything that the camel would like. Hopefully the camel's not going to be aggressive. I don't know if they are. I don't think they're aggressive. They seem pretty chilled out, but I'd love to have a camel to last me throughout this area. I'm also interested to see if the camel doesn't run... Oh, yeah, they're aggressive. Although if I use absorb and then roll through the different foods that I've got. Let's see if they like any of this. No. No. No, they don't like anything that I have to offer. Okay, that's bad. Run. There you go. Good. Got some distance on them. Where's my chocobo? There you go. Let's leg it from them. I'm much faster than they are. But yeah, I'm interested to see if you don't actually ever have to replenish water, or if it's just like insanely slow for the water to have to regen if you get yourself one of those. Right, so it looks like there's a water part over there. I should be okay. It should load in that next little block just there. The next sort of terrain block. Let's have a look on the next terrain chunk. Crolon Valley. Okay. So this looks like it's going to be difficult anyway. We may as well have gone for the pyramid in the end. I tell you what, we might even be able to just make our way back to the pyramid. Oh, there's an ogre. And there is some form of mage. I'm assuming the mage is a... Oh, it's not. I thought the mage was going to be a nomad, but it's not. It's a... Oh, this is a tough spot to be in, actually. I just need to get high and heal. There we go. And I probably need to get my turtle out as well, just so he can defend me a little bit. Right, let's work out where this boss is at then. The boss is going to be somewhere across... it looks like he's going to be in that dip there. So if I go across here... This is so helpful when you're flying across biomes like this. It can make the travelling process a hell of a lot quicker. Right, so you're going to be down here somewhere, aren't you? Where are you? Where are you hiding? I reckon it might be down here. To be fair, I reckon once we've fought this boss, that'll wrap up the episode nicely. I could probably do a second episode on the desert. I definitely want to show you the ruins because they're quite interesting to look at. Because you look at it to begin with and you think, oh my god, I found a town. But no, it's not a town. It's just a tough spot. Right, where's this boss at then? He's over this way a little bit. Oh balls, oh balls. Okay, I've run out of stamina. Okay, man down. We're going down. Oh god, oh god, no. All right, I gotta leg it. I see a red glow there in the hill. Bloody hell. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Whoa, so you'll notice already that there is a significant, ouch, there is a significant increase in power level when you leave your initial biome, because each biome spawns randomly. So you'll notice that this one is 1, and then down here where we very first started, all the way back in this town, is another biome. So that's the scale of the biomes, and considering how long it took us to travel from the core city to here, you can probably magnify up how large and how long it takes to, you know, traverse these worlds. So there we go. Right, let's have a look. Let's go down to you, I reckon. Down to the boss. We'll attempt him just very quickly. All of these mobs seem to be +4 though. Although with them being blue text, that's why I'm not worrying too much. If I could just pull myself away from the main herd, we'll be good. Just want to make sure this orc doesn't pull the rest of them. Oh, balls. Come on. There you go. Good. Right, they didn't spot us. That's fine. Right, okay. Where's the boss at? The boss is there and he's got another one on him. He's an orc +4 as well. Now, I've fought bosses that are +1 in the past and it hasn't gone very well for me at all. So, I'm a little bit worried about this. Let's get Mr. Turtle out. Okay. If I take out the little orc first, that might be the best thing to do. That's it. That's it. Let's just see what sort of damage I can do to him. Oh, okay. Looks like I can do a little bit of damage on this orc guy. Oh, ball's free. Oh, I actually went behind him. So it looks like I can teleport through them, which is pretty cool. That's it. Stun. Yeah, cool. Right. As long as I can stun them, I might be able to survive this. Oh, balls. Does that orc already reset the little one? What the hell? Alright, okay. Got you there. Oh, dear. That's it. I'm not sure how long that lasts for. That's one thing I don't know yet, is how you can tell how much cooldown you've got left on an ability. Because I can see the casting time for an ability, but I can't seem to see how long an ability lasts for. So, like at the minute, I've got the absorb on, but I don't know how long that's going to last me for. And it never seems to last 10 seconds either. Although, to be fair, I did just do that away. Oh dear. I don't know what that. Whoa! That was a charged attack by the looks of it. So stay away from them when they do that. Lesson learned. Let me take out these things. Oh bloody hell! Right, okay. For you. Nice, cool. I've actually gotten a bit of height on them now as well. That's frustrating when you always get misses on them. Oh, nice. Perfect time to level up actually. Mid-boss battle. Probably could have done it when I was in a slightly tighter squeeze, but beggars can't be choosers, and that's you dealt with. Right. If I can keep this guy on this rock now, we'll be good. We'll be good. So I can just do this. That's it. Always charging an attack. That's cool. What I might do is, whenever he's charged it for a while, I can probably teleport away from him. There we go. No, I get the feeling this mob is just going to respawn before we actually manage to finish him off. Because even if you don't run out of a range of them, they still seem to regenerate health, like, not by potion, I mean by, like, actual reset. So this looks like it may be a lost cause. I may just fight until I die. Oh, which may be good. Or I'll do it until he at least regenerates once. There you go. Gotcha. Screw you, man. What's his name? Chukaya. Cool. I've also noticed as well, in one of the most recent patches for this, I may have mentioned this last time, but they've actually increased the amount of HP that you gain from these boss battles. Only if they're missions, though. If they've got the cross swords above them, you get way more XP than you used to. I think before, it used to be the same XP than if you fought an elite out in the wild, so it's a bit strange. Because, like, for example, the one that me and Simon fought, I don't remember that being a cross sword. I think that was just a normal one, and we only got like 1 XP for the whole thing. But with those ones, when they're not missions, it's more so about getting the drop from it, the loot, than it is about gaining some XP from them. There we go. Yeah, it's going to take forever, isn't it? Right, I tell you what, this is just going to be a ball fest. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. In the next episode, I will do my best to try and attempt to show you some ruins. Probably what I could do is I could head back to the inn and continually change the time of day until it lies a mission inside of there, and then I can go and fight a load of them. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all in a little bit. Bye!